I say, what is up, guys, and welcome to another deck profile. Sorry for the weird and janky, unstable camera angle. But just getting, let's say, back from locals and don't have like a proper setup. So kind of just whipped out the phone and the camera setup and kind of showing off my second place at Dinos. Dinosaurs kind of got hit because of miscellaneous source, but you know, dinos are very resilient and they're kind of pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. So without further ado, kind of let's just jump in and see what we got going. Now, of course, like any other dino builds, we are running, of course, the 3 Overraptor. This card's kind of just insane. It's your standard bread and say butter stuff. Still insanely well, and of course we're pairing it off with the one miscellaneous source. Hit to 1. Hopefully, maybe it comes back at 3. We do got a bunch of reprints coming out for say miscellaneous, so kind of dope. So kind of just the standard stuff. Now we have the babies. We are running the 3 baby Ceratosaurus, of course, and we're Baby Ceratosaurus gets everything, like it's crazy. We do run 2 Amador Archosaurs as well. Basically fetches your I say big pill crazy combo with Baby Ceratosaurus, and we do run the 1 Petite Pteranodon. Say nutty combo this kind of is. So love it. So kind of insane, and plus Archosaur is kind of more budget now than it was because it got reprinted. So rocking those ultra rares. For sure. The big boss monster himself, 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Card is insane, man. Blows every board out. Doesn't come up much as it used to because dinos have so many like options now. It's kind of crazy, but still goes nuts, goes ham. Pretty dope. We do run the 1 Giant T-Rex. I say Giant Rex is the extender. Pank is just insane like always, and of course the 1 Kaiju. It's an Out to Dragoon or Dark Phoenix Enforcer that's kind of been running around lately. So yeah, the Scrap Engine, we are running 2 Scrap Raptors. Chimera is getting reprinted for those budget players like me, so that's thankful. But as a substitute for Chimera, I wanted to test out another Scrap Monster, and Golem actually came up pretty good. I mean, we do have our other level force for the combo and to synchro, but Golem was pretty dope. I like Golem. It extends from the graveyard, so you can bring back your Raptor and everything. But Chimera is definitely way better than Golem. But since I was a budget player waiting for the Chimera reprint, kind of just subbed the Golem in to run at least the Scrap Engine. So it's dope. It's working. But say once Scrap Chimera gets reprinted, definitely gonna jump on that. Still running the 1 Lithosagem. It is that one. It just gets your babies off it. It triggers all their effects. You can just go ham with it. Hand traps. We are running, of course, the 3 Ash. It's your standard, just generic hand trap. We are also running 3 Gamma, and of course the 1 Brick. Crazy. Gamma is actually pretty insane, especially as a counteract to said Ash. So that's it's pretty good. And then of course our last 2 hand traps. We run 2 Effect Veiler. Yeah, pretty dope. Effect Veiler is kind of crazy. Because say negating monster effects is good, especially in meta right now. Spells, 3 Lost World. Card is dope as always. Gets your token, gets crazy stuff. We run the 3 Fossils Egg, searches everything. Card's more important than ever now because say miscellaneous source is that one. So basically most of the time you're searching out miscellaneous for it. Then speaking of draws and searching kind of stuff is three Desires. If you can, run 3 Prosperity. Extravagance is too risky for this deck because it isn't like more, not, I wouldn't say combo, but more heavily reliant on your extra deck than most Dino builds. So, and plus we do run a lot of, say 3 of. So Desires ain't too terrible. I never banished anything this weekend that I really missed or say regretted banishing. The 2 Pill, of course. Gets into your say big boss monster, and of course the 1 Terraforming to search out your Lost World. So that is it for the main deck. We're going to our extra deck now. We run the 1 Omega and 1 Savage. Omega came up a lot. Savage came up once. Nothing too crazy. I prefer going to Omega more than Savage, honestly. Because I mean, it depends on say if you win the die roll or not. Honestly, which one you make. So it's so I decided to have a turn 1 and turn 2 option going forward with that. Then, of course, we have the links. We have the 1 Secure Guard now, of course. We have the one Pentastag, nuts with, that card is nuts with, I said Tyranno. The one Scrap, say Wyvern, of course, the one Nightmare Phoenix, and the Unicorn, the Nightmare package, pop back row, spin a card. And of course the Appaloosa for your big like end boards. Your monster negates are kind of crucial in this meta game. For your Exceeds, one Degurus. Everyone says this all the time, and I agree. This card is like the playmaker of the deck. It's insane. One Dweller, a lot of graveyard stuff in this format, so Dweller is really nuts. More back row hate, Tornado Dragon, because we do have our back row players at my local, so if your local is a little different, Tornado Dragons is definitely an option you can cut, for sure. Then, of course, we run the one Zeus because we do Exceed a lot, and Zeus is always a good option to just blow anything up. Like, Zeus is nuts. Then we do run the one Lagia and the two Dulka, more Dulka than Lagia. Monster Effect Negation seems like it's more crucial in this format than Spell and Trap Card Negation, so Lagia is definitely not as important as Dulka. But there's still those matchups where Lagia is definitely better than Dulka, but those are far few in between depending on what your matchups are. But that is it for the updated Dino profile. Decided to have a little fun this weekend trying out Dinos. Kind of steamrolling, took second because a lot of people just didn't expect Dinos in the current format. And Dino, I mean, it has a bunch of tough matches, but if you grind out and you play your cards right, and then if you play right, and then you can OTK in a good time, you can nail almost any game if you play just right. So thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry for the weird and janky and kind of quick profile, kind of just getting out of locals right now and just kind of wrapping things up. So hope you guys have an awesome night. I'll say until my next video, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.